But it's her kindness, right? I might as well take her up on her offer and have some fun then. Thank you all for gathering for me.
Huh?
Huh?
Jeez.
Yui! Why are you here? Nagisa invited you.
I didn't, I guess. I'm sorry. I invited her because she seemed really down. No, there must be some mistake.
Sorry for the wait. My name's Keiichi Sato. On this day, I was planning to propose to Yui, my girlfriend of 12 years.
Hi, Keiichi.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's wrong? Working too hard?
Huh?
Proposing to her at a fancy restaurant with a night view. I thought everything was perfect. But...
Oh, by the way, more importantly, I have something to tell you.
What? More importantly, I haven't even started talking yet.
I've got the handsome rich heir proposing to me. It's like fate, right?
What?
Lately, it seems like you've been tight on cash, and our dates have been pretty budget-friendly. It's been a bit worrisome, you know? But if I marry the rich heir, I won't have to worry about that anymore.
Well, that's... I can't say that I was saving for a ring and this restaurant. No, but if I don't say that, Yui will.
Well, that's that then. Enjoy your meal.
No, I want to talk to you too.
It's okay. Forget about me. Bye. Thanks for the last 12 years. Well, goodbye.
Met her back in a small town elementary school. Started dating in high school. And it's been 12 years. I never thought it would be such a simple goodbye. Yui was my first love. On the other hand, she was famous in her hometown for being a brilliant student. She was dating a guy named Kazuma until starting high school. I kept putting in effort, wanting to surpass Kazuma even a bit. Eventually, I managed to beat Kazuma, and before I knew it, I was able to surpass Kazuma in high school. After she broke up with Kazuma, I made a bold move towards her. Then, finally, I was able to go out with Yui. Yui's family owned a yarn factory. After visiting the factory several times, I developed an interest in clothing. That's how I started working for a clothing company. I was crying while looking at the night view, reflecting on all the effort I've put in, and memories with Yui from the past. I've never had such a painful experience before. In the end, I couldn't manage to shift my feelings completely, and just threw myself into work.
Hey, Keiichi, pull yourself together.
She is my friend and colleague Nagisa from college. She's one of the representatives of this company. I'm trying my best, but it's not that easy to just switch my feelings.
Must be so. After 12 years of being together, she's practically your family, right? But considering the tough times at work right now, maybe it's a good idea to throw yourself into your job wholeheartedly, you know?
The company was entering a crucial phase, mainly because discussions about a merger were progressing. So I was supposed to be very busy with various things. However, I couldn't focus on work due to personal troubles. I felt bad about it. And to make matters worse, misfortune continued to strike. Hey, aren't you Keiichi? Are you? Kazuma? Do you work here by any chance? Yeah.
Oh, do you know him? Actually, it turned out to be a merger involving not 2 but 3 companies. I didn't introduce you, did I? Vice President Kazuma of one of the merging companies.
Hi. I didn't expect you to be here. He is my childhood friend.
Oh, I didn't know that. I should have introduced him to you earlier.
Keiichi and I were always competing for the top spot in studies back in our hometown. We were constantly being compared by our parents and the people around us, pushing each other to excel
Wow, that's interesting.
But in the end, during high school I kept losing in every aspect. I even lost my girlfriend. I ended up being down and out. But after graduating college, I became a VP at my uncle's company. But now, I'm totally dominating over you, huh?
I never expected he was your arch rival. Sorry about that. Should have introduced him earlier, huh?
Well, it can't be helped. It's my fault. After that, Nagisa listened to me every day, like a counselor. However, my heart didn't clear up, and I kept bothering her.
Keiichi's unwavering commitment is both a strength and a weakness. But at this rate, it's starting to affect our work too. Above all, I'm so worried about Keiichi. All right, it's time for me to step in and lend a helping hand.
What are you doing?
You're just 2 down. So, I'm going to hit you with some shock therapy.
Shock therapy?
You're going to a mixer. With the help of my friends, I planned a 1-on-5 harem mixer.
What's that?
Love is the only way to cure a heartbreak, Keiichi. Come on, knock yourself out.
Don't talk nonsense. The hair of the dog is actually dangerous, you know. But it's her kindness, right? I might as well take her up on her offer and have some fun then. Thank you all for gathering for me. Huh?
Jeez.
Yui, why are you here? Nagisa invited you.
I didn't, I guess. I'm sorry. I invited her, 'cause she seemed really down. No, there must be some mistake. Do I look like your ex-girlfriend?
There's no use in playing dumb. Why are you here?
I don't know. There must be some mistake.
You're pretty boozy, and it seems like you've had quite a few, huh?
Hey, what are you doing here? I thought you married the rich heir. Well, that's... Explain it properly. How do you think he feels all hurt and everything?
Nagisa, you don't have to say that much.
He was determined to make you genuinely happy, you know. Sure, he's overly devoted and clingy, brings personal stuff into work too much. And can be a handful, but...
Is she defending me or what?
But seriously, your attitude towards him after all those 12 years of his dedication to you was just too harsh. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right.
Yui.
I was actually planning to go back to my parents' house tomorrow. To close the factory.
Your factory?
I said the person I was going to marry was a rich heir, but that was half true and half false. Actually, he was Kazuma, that vice president. Actually, last month, when I went to my parents' factory, Kazuma was there. He was talking with my mother about a certain thing there.
With your father gone, this factory will just go out of business, right? But then you'll be stuck with debts. And above all, you wouldn't want to lose this technology, right? So I have a proposal. I want to marry your daughter, Yui. And if we go ahead with that, it might make things smoother with the representative. What do you think?
The big fashion companies are all over the place. Our expensive and unproductive yarns are no longer getting attention from them. But I don't want to shut down the valuable factory my dad left behind. I truly believe in the quality of the yarn my parents created above all else. How despicable, that vice president. Whether I shut down the factory, take on the debt, or marry Kazuma to keep the factory going and clear the debts. I took Kazuma's offer. I should have talked to you properly. I am truly sorry.
I had no idea you were in such a tough spot.
But why are you here now? You shouldn't be here, right? That's because Kazuma broke up with me yesterday. What? I don't know why, but unilaterally. I didn't know what to do anymore, so I wanted someone to listen to me. Then, my friend invited me to this drinking party. I was desperate, so... I guess you've been through a lot too, huh?
What on earth is he thinking?
I did the same thing to you, so I guess what goes around comes around. The reason I didn't tell you what happened is because I didn't want you to try and do something about it. Rather than talking about such unfair things, I tried to play the villain and break up with you, being the worst version of myself.
I see.
After all, I just didn't want to get hurt myself. I'm really sorry. All right. There's plenty to talk about, so let's switch gears and have a harem mixer.
What?
About Kazuma, about Yui, about Keiichi. We'll all listen to each other. Then it'll make you guys a little better.
Nagisa, thank you.
Don't mention it, come on. What do you want to drink?
I drank and talked all night long that day. Both Yui and I felt like a weight had lifted. I guess all I had for her kindness was gratitude. At the same time, something was definitely sparking in my heart. Ugh, I'm beat. Kazuma. Hey, you've got to call me Vice President, dude. Why did you break up with Yui? And you've got to explain about the factory. That's way irresponsible. Well, there's no choice, you know. The president's daughter from Company C, one of the companies in the three-way merger, is totally into me. Marrying her would be a good move, you know. Is marriage for you just a matter of weighing the pros and cons? Come on, it's common sense. The smooth progress of this merger is thanks to me, you know? You know what? Let me make it clear. I didn't care about Yui. The hell? Are you serious? Of course! I was just trying to get back at you. I've been losing to you since way back. I mean, you're the one who snatched her away from me in the first place. This is payback for everything until now. Honestly, I've always hated your guts. There's no point in talking anymore. You can't do anything about it. Seeing the look of frustration on your face really made me feel glad to be alive. From now on, you're gonna respect me. Bye. Damn it. Indeed, I couldn't do anything about it. The situation made me eat my heart out, and I felt sorry for Yui. As time passed, we finally reached the day of the three-company merger decision. Representative Nagisa. She's late, isn't she? I'm so excited that time feels like it's dragging on. I just received word that they will be arriving soon. With this, I can finally beat Keiichi. I didn't expect he'd be at the merger site. Lucky me. Life is the best, man. Then just sign the papers first.
Please hold up the decision about this merger.
Oh, Miss Nagisa, I was waiting for you. Huh? Keiichi, why are you here? Keiichi is just a regular worker. No, Kazuma. Nagisa and I are the company's representatives. Huh? Sorry for the delay. I was compiling the results of a certain investigation.
I'm Nagisa, the representative of management, and he's Keiichi, the representative for sales strategies and more. We work for the company as co-presidents.
What? I'm sorry, but I can no longer support this merger. Huh? What does that mean? We're supposed to have everything sorted out.
Do you recognize these documents?
Those are our financial statements.
How did you get approved with such sloppy documents?
We thoroughly investigated Kazuma's company. That led to a discovery of a massive amount of hidden liabilities. You gotta be kidding! I thought we had covered it up properly, but...
Our audit department has top-notch capabilities even in Japan, you know.
As a relatively new player, our company has been around for just a few years, so we need to thoroughly conduct these audits to survive.
It seems like Kazuma's marriage to the daughter of the president of Company C played a role. Because of that, it looks like C Company didn't really conduct a thorough investigation.
Well, that's... The marriage itself proceeded at the expense of hurting one individual originally. Hey, don't say that now! I think his ethical standards as the vice president of the company are compromised, so I'm going to address it here. I've brought to light everything that has happened. About Yui's factory. About myself. As I spoke, Kazuma's face turned paler and paler, and the face of the president of Company C kept getting redder with anger. It was very contrasting. And this is how it all happened.
Therefore, based on various factors such as ethical concerns and hidden liabilities, we've decided not to proceed with the merger. That's all.
I see. I understand very well. Mr. President! I sincerely apologize for the harm caused to your company due to my oversight and negligence.
No worries. If there are no further issues on your company's end, let's proceed with the planned merger of the two companies as scheduled.
Thank you. I'm disappointed in you and your company. Mr. President, this must be some kind of mistake. I have no intention of ever letting you see my daughter again. Well then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, we can't end it like this. Kazuma, you better reflect on this properly. Keiichi, See you, Kazuma. After that, Kazuma's company went bankrupt. It seems like the management wasn't doing well from the start, and he was scheming to somehow clear the debts through the merger. Of course, that's illegal, and accountability is inevitable. There was no way to keep the company going any longer. Kazuma resigned from his job, and his bad reputation spread even in his hometown. Now he's been living in the city, working a day job to make ends meet. I hope going through all this will change some of his negative aspects.
Well, for now it's case closed, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
To be honest, it's a blessing in disguise, I guess. If it weren't for Keiichi and Yui's terrible breakup, the investigation of Vice President Kazuma's company might have been delayed. Your painful incident saved the company. I appreciate that.
No, thank you too. Thanks to your support, I was able to shift my mindset. I'll step up my game from now on.
That's the spirit. Oh, by the way, about Yui's factory. It seems they deal with really good quality threads. I'm thinking of absorbing her factory into our company. What do you think?
Are you sure? I bet Yui will be happy. It's very good yarn. I vouch for it.
Then it's a deal. I wish you and Yui all the happiness.
Huh? Well, I'm done with Yui, you know?
But Kazuma's gone, so...
No, I'm over with Yui, so it's okay. More importantly, I want to move forward with you from now on.
What? Is that a proposal to me?
No. I mean, business-wise, of course.
I know, right? I've never thought about you in that way before, so... I just started realizing, but definitely when I'm with Keiichi. No, I can't let personal feelings get in the way. Well, let's go. We've got to take care of various procedures.
You're right. After that, Nagisa became distant. I wonder if it means that something has started. Thanks for watching to the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.